Hey, so I have a confession to make. I kind of forged on a little bit. I was having so much fun painting the Mini, I didn't really think about videoing it for you, so I kind of just cracked on. So as you can see, what I've done here so far is, and I'm sorry the picture focus and the lighting and everything is not great, but I'll do some finished pictures at the end so you can actually see them. So what I've done so far is undercoat all of the red areas of the model with that beautiful deep red, and then I've undercoated all of the wing and feather and purity seal scrolls work with desert yellow from Army Painter. It's a good base tone for that. I'm now gonna get on and do the skulls, and just undercoat the skulls probably with a brown. I've just seen somewhere I missed just neatly here. Let's sort that out. Oh, sorry, I forgot that I need to be over there. Can I do this? Come a bit closer. No. There we go. So I'm gonna get stuck in and get the skulls done. There we go, that's a bit better now, you can see. So I'm just going to tidy up this. The Chaplain is one of the most beautiful sculpts I think I've ever painted from Games Workshop. And I don't say that flippantly. It's just, well, it's just insane, quite frankly. It's just really, 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 really beautiful. I am looking for a specific colour when I'm stalling, and I cannot find that specific colour, so instead we will use Army Painter Oak Brown, which is a good old staple brown, and we will use that for the skulls. I'm going to start with this incredible helm of his, which I'm not sure whether I should do the eyes in first on the helm, because they're so awesome. And while I've got brown on my brush, I'm just going to pick out the primary sections of this lid. And that's a skull. It's an exhaust flue. You know it's a good model because you have to constantly check for continuity where it is that you're actually painting. So on this, I've got to be careful not to paint the exhaust flue on the lid, and got to consistently get all the skull area in without overloading paint, without making it brushstroke visible when it's drying quickly, which is never easy in itself. And without painting the wrong sections. Like all Chaplains, there's a whole shit ton of skulls on this bad boy. I'm really totally in love with this model. It will look just kick-ass, I'm sure, when it's done, because even a amateur painter would struggle to not at least get this to look like an impressive piece on the tabletop. It's a wee bit breathtaking. It also means I now want one of my own, so when I finish this chaps, I think I've got this one and another to do. I'm going to have to whistle myself down to Games Workshop and spend some money myself. Maybe some of that hard-earned cash from this commission, because ultimately it's all about recycling hobby money, isn't it? That's probably why most people do commission painting. Or for me it's that, and to keep the wife in check. Okay, so what I've done is I took the decision I'm going to do this shoulder pad red, because it'll add a nice counterpoint. There's more red on the Chaplain than there is on any of the other models, but that is because the Chaplain is still a serving blood angel. Well, they're all serving blood angels, but the Chaplain is not damned, so there's no purpose or reason for him not to proudly display his red heraldry. And If I drift off camera sometimes when I'm painting, I'm really sorry. I'm getting used to having a setup and I don't want to have to lean too far over. Next time I may need to adjust where I'm at a little bit more. I'm not sure I've got it in quite the right place yet for a comfortable place. I am just sticking on some Abyssal Blue just because I noticed there's a bit of spatter on one section of the jump pack which I just wanted to get rid of. Any more skulls? So there's a Crux Terminatus. If you make any mistakes, you bastard. If you said the vicar to them, if you make any mistakes, use the Abyssal Blue to cover over the black areas that you may have made a mistake on. It's the closest to the final colour. What did I say earlier about mistakes? Makes me laugh. Practice what you preach, Paul. I always do this when I change colours and I'm no longer doing the thing I was doing. I notice sections that need a bit of a touch up. Okay. So the brown's on for the primary skull, the brown's on for the Crozius, the brown is on for the shoulder pad skull, and there's one on the base. I was about to say, unbelievably for Games Workshop, there's only 3 skulls on this chaplain, but I was wrong. So there's one hidden here in the rocks, so we might as well. It'll probably be covered in snow anyway, actually, but just in case I leave a bit of it poking out, I might as well just blat it with some colour. Lovely. Okay, so when we come back I will have done the blue ice first. I think I'm going to do the blue ice first before I start doing the skull. I just don't want to mess up anything afterwards because it'll be nice. I love the skulls. Alright, cheers, bye.